Welcome to SatTV Week, the video news programme for the global satellite industry. I'm Richard Hooper and this is Nadia Yegorova-Johnstone. O3b Networks has announced that its second group of 4 satellites have successfully completed all required ground testing and are now ready to ship. The satellites will be launched from Kourou, French Guiana.
The satellites will soon begin their journey from the Thales Space Facility in Rome to Kourou to be launched as early as the first week of June, pending final confirmation from launch provider Arianespace. Following launch and with 4 more satellites in orbit, O3b will start commercial service for all O3b customers on a global basis. Telecom Cook Islands is one customer who did not need to wait for the second set of 4 satellites in order to introduce game-changing services. Telecom Cook Islands has been working with O3b to validate the system performance since launch of the initial constellation in June 2013, and were so happy with what they saw they have initiated full commercial operation in the Cook Islands over the O3b fleet. Islanders are now experiencing connection speeds comparable with fibre for the first time ever, while 3G networks on the islands now have the throughput to fuel true mobile broadband.
Staying with launch news for the moment, the Amazonas 4A has successfully launched aboard the Ariane 5 ECA launch vehicle. Approximately 34 minutes after the rocket's takeoff, the Amazonas 4A satellite separated from the launch vehicle and initialization and rollout of the solar panels began. From that point, the maneuvers got underway to position the new satellite in the geostationary orbit, where the test phase will take place over several weeks to confirm that it is functioning correctly.
Hispasat President Elena Pisonero said that Amazonas 4A is the Hispasat Group's response to a challenge to supply in record time additional space capacity in Latin America to satisfy the increase in demand for audiovisual services, which will come with the holding of the important sporting events in Brazil in the years to come. Airbus Defence and Space has just begun the first filament winding operations on a motor case for the future European launcher Ariane 6. This first unit, of a size representative of the future Ariane 6 boosters, will be the largest carbon motor case ever produced in Europe. It demonstrates that Airbus Defence and Space can master this technology, which is essential for the Ariane 6 programme. This operation follows on from the production of the first elements of the upper stage common to Ariane 5 ME and Ariane 6.
The motor case is a vital part of a solid propellant launcher's motor because it plays a dual role, serving as both the tank for the propellant and, more importantly, the structure of the launcher, for which it constitutes to a certain extent the fuselage. This first major stage in the production of the future European launcher was carried out with funding from the French Space Agency.
And finally, Speedcast has announced the opening of its new facilities in Singapore. The new facility will focus on the delivery of service and support for the maritime market, augmenting Speedcast's extensive network in the region.
Launching the new upgraded office in Singapore is the company's next step in its strategic investments to address the needs of maritime customers. The new facility includes warehousing, staging and testing capabilities and includes a significant increase in personnel in Singapore. This latest addition is a continuation of Speedcast's expansion in the region, following the recent opening of a facility in Perth, Australia, to better service offshore customers there.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.